Hi, I'm Tania. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making a simple Lebanese style dish using chickpeas and butter beans. The original recipe would be FAVA beans, but I can't find them in my local supermarket, so I'm compromising. And I'm also making a twist because I'm using a little bit of tahini within the dish as well. So we are using a lemon, garlic, salt, seasoning and olive oil. And normally you'd garnish the dish with say, chopped tomatoes, parsley, any herbs that you like. But again, with it being the new year, I went to the supermarket yesterday and there was just no herbs at all. So all I could get is these purple radish sprouts and some watercress. So I've put half a jar of the chickpeas, but normally you can get just a tin, but I couldn't, I had this, so I used the jar instead. But normally you can go to the supermarket and just get a 400 gram tin, and I use a 400 gram tin of butter beans. I put some of the chickpea juice in, so now we're going to warm through gently. Okay, I'm back to the beans. They've warmed through. I'm going to use my potato masher, so I've half squashed them. So now we've actually cooked the beans, which I'll bring over. We've cooked the beans, we've warmed them up, mashed them, half mashed to make them more rustic. I'm now going to chop a clove of garlic. You can use as many cloves as you want, but I just, me and my husband prefer just one garlic is enough. Otherwise it repeats on me. And we don't want that. I have had this for years, a garlic presser. So this will go into a side bowl. So easy. I will add a pinch of salt and then a lemon. I'm going to use half a lemon to begin with to see what the flavour is like. These are quite big lemons. Squeeze my lemon. Pour that into my bowl. And then I've got my tahini. Now when you open a jar, you'll have floating oil on top. Sesame seeds quite got a lot of natural oils. So you need to give it a good old stir, quite thick paste. So I'll just take that. You can use the tahini also to make hummus. Really easy to make hummus. It's chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice. Okay, so I'm going to add a tablespoon of tahini. Drizzle it on my bean. The garlic, lemon juice, drizzle all over. I'll just move these so you can see. And just again give a good old stir. So I'm going to have a taste now. That's nice. but I think I want to add a bit more lemon juice. This dish is really nice with pita bread. It's a lovely light lunch, or you can use this dish as a side dish to accompany an evening meal, which might be kebabs, for instance. It's a vegan dish. So this dish is a really good side dish to accompany a main meal. If you were having kebabs, if you were having a barbecue in summer, so it would be quite nice. Or how I would eat this is with warm pita bread as a light lunch. It's packed with protein, it's packed with fibre, it's got the lemon juice, the garlic. It's really heart healthy. I think it would be quite nice to just put some tomatoes just to finish it off, adding more vegetables to your dish. Actually, is it tomatoes a fruit? I'll have to check. I think it might be classified as a fruit, a tomato. And usually it's quite nice to also have lots of herbs sprinkled on top, such as parsley would be quite nice, or if you like coriander. It's all preference. You can play around with this dish. I would say don't put too much salt in. You need a tiny bit. And then we're going to add a few of these purple radishes. As I said, I might have mentioned earlier that I went to the supermarket yesterday and there was no fresh herbs at all in the supermarket. So this again is adding nutrients. So I've not really used these before, but I'm going to sprinkle them all over. A bit of cress. So I'm going to drizzle a bit of extra virgin oil, and that will just make everything just that extra tasty. So just a drizzle. There we go. And this is a typical Lebanese food, but with a twist, not using FAVA beans. Now, the other day, I made some focaccia. I haven't made focaccia for about 2 years, but I did last night. So normally I'd eat this with warm pita bread. So you buy your pita bread and you just basically put it in the toaster just to warm it up. Don't toast it. And then when you cut the pita bread in half, you can make a pocket. And then you can put the bean dish into it and eat it like a little sandwich. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Please subscribe. Try the recipe out yourself. Let me know in the comments. Let's have some engagement in the comments. It'd be great if you could do that.